Hi Taurus, this is Mary Street, and this is your comprehensive angel oracle card reading for the month of March 2016. To learn more about my new client reading special, please visit the links below. Please like and subscribe and share these messages with anyone you feel may be open to them. So I have a special announcement to make. I am going to be giving away every month a 15-minute reading, and you can take the reading in either email form or we can speak over the phone. I'm probably one of the few readers that still takes readings over the phone. And I will be announcing the winner and the first week of next month. So for March's winner, I'll announce the name in April. And this is strictly for those of you who are subscribing and commenting and just really supporting my work. So it's a blessing to read for you, and I really appreciate it. All right, so we're going to go into your reading, and we're going to actually tap into the energy of a new archangel this month. And the angel's name is Adnachiel. So Adnachiel is considered the angel of independence. So if you are feeling right now really tied down, you're feeling like you're being oppressed, or perhaps you're feeling like you just don't, you have to get out underneath something that's weighing you down. Adnachiel is the angel to really make contact with and sit in meditation with. So this angel can help you figure out a place that you can be with this and give you some peace of mind. So Adnachiel appears to me to be a deep purple. So I'm going to ask you please to put your attention on your heart chakra. And over the heart chakra, place a deep purple rose in full bloom. I'm going to anchor the energy there. It will disperse as needed throughout your day. And every time you need a boost of energy, just come back and watch this video. So here we go. You can close your eyes for this portion of the reading. And all right, I'm going to set the Chakra. And there it goes. And just draw that energy right into your heart chakra. Powerful stuff. All right. So we're going to start your reading out, and I'm going to be using some new cards. I just received these cards. I wasn't quite sure how they would work for a reading, but I tested them out last night, and I think they're really remarkable. So the cards are by Iyanla Vanzant, and I have read her work a lot. She's a beautiful writer, and you probably have seen her if you recognize the name that I didn't say well. She's on Oprah. So she has created some oracle cards until today. So we are going to use these cards though, because they're just so beautiful in color for your color cards. So I am going to go ahead and just shuffle the cards. I'm going to ask for one card to come up. I believe it's this card. So let's see what it says. I'm going to hold it up to you just for a moment so you can take a look at it. And it says, until I withhold the truth of who I am, I cannot receive the truth of what I want. So this color to me is an orangey kind of gold. When I see this color, this immediately feels creative. Like orange is the color of creativity. It's the color that actually is said to belong to the sacral chakra. I'm going to actually read the back of the card for you. Until today, you may not have realized that the thing you want is the thing you most resist. So how many of us have been in that place? Just for today, be willing to be honest about who you are, what you feel, and what you want in every situation. And I think that that is such a beautiful statement. Sometimes we push away exactly what really is beneficial for us, either maybe because we're in denial, we're afraid of the truth, or we're just afraid to be. So I think that this is a beautiful color to wear this month, to lift your vibration. Again, the reason why the angels love working with color is because they say it's the easiest way for you to energize your energy field. So I would suggest, perhaps if you're interested in it, to either wear the color. This is an energy color. So if you're too stimulated, I would suggest wear a little bit of it. So today I'm kind of wearing, I just found these earrings that I just really love them. But if you're, and I kind of have a really kind of hyper personality, so I don't wear like a lot of red. So I would either wear maybe a touch of it, or you can either drink something this color, or you can wear a gemstone or put a gemstone in your pocket of this color. So I'll show you the color one more time. So anything in this color scheme. So it's kind of like it's a variant of different colors, all right? But the main one looks like melon or orange. All right, so now we're going to go into the numerology portion of your reading for this month, and I hope you all are having a great month. This month seems to be calmer from January and February and all that energetic movement out in the universe. It actually feels like everything's kind of calming down. So let's see what your number is this month. And let's see, it is a number 44. Angel number 44. All right. Divine guidance, signs, never alone. It is reversed. So what the angels are trying to tell you is definitely, they're all around you. Signs of them around you are sometimes very apparent, but because we are maybe not used to receiving a sign or looking for a sign, sometimes we negate it. So if you see something and you feel like, oh, I think that's a sign for me, truly take it. So number 4 is a foundational number. When you get a double-digit number like this, though, it compounds the actual number. So 4 is a number of setting a foundation. It's, you think of it like a square, north, south, east, west, or 4 legs on a table. And it's also the number of safety. So, when we think of foundation, we have to have a safe foundation. So that's what this number is about. So, but anyway, number double 44. Love that. All right. Angel number. Okay, so now we're going to go to the main portion of your reading, and we're going to tap in with the archangels for it. And I'm actually using another new deck. I got a bunch of new decks, so I need more, but I do need more. So I actually, when I went on to Hay House, I found this deck, and I absolutely love this author. Her name is Gabrielle Bernstein, and you probably have seen her again on Oprah. She's very popular. But her book I loved, and honestly, I think it was actually Miracles Now. But the book was so inspirational. I think I must have read it 8 times. But she decided to make oracle cards out of them. So I'm going to be using them for your career. So here's what the cards look like on the outside. And what I'm going to do is just draw a card just like I normally would. And honestly, you can use pretty much anything to divine an answer from. So this card came out, so we're going to tap into this card. So here is the card to you, sorry. This is around your career, and we're tapping into the energy of Archangel Michael. Michael is of the mind. I surrender my desires, and I know the universe has my back. Well, how awesome is that around your career? So whatever you're desiring, what you want, you have to let the universe know exactly what that is. So if you are not in a fulfilling job, if you're in, I call it a soul-sucking job, and you know that it's time to move, but you're afraid because of uncertainty, you have to know that whatever you desire, when you put down the goal, when you really sit down and you put some objective thought into it, then the universe, and decide it's time to leave and I'm going to get a new job and then I know where I'm going to go, then the universe is there to help you figure that out. So at that point, you might have to do a little bit of work, but literally, like if you just let go, the universe is going to start sending you. Remember the card I just pulled about signs? The universe is going to start sending you signs that, you truly are on your way. So don't negate it. All right, so the universe definitely has your back around your career. If you were thinking about maybe applying for an upper level management job or a management job, you know what? Again, this card is speaking to you. So the universe has your back. All right. So now we're going to go into what are we going to go into? The finance portion of your reading. Okay. So I'm going to be using the Tarot Angel deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And by the way, I'm going to put all these cards down here in the links below, so you can figure out the cards that I'm talking about. All right, this is around your finances. 7 of Earth. Seeds will planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So, your seeds are well planted this month. Whatever you've done before this time, if you've really thought, okay, I'm going to go into action, I'm going to really take care of my finances, I'm going to figure out a way to get them going. 7 is a spiritual number. It's also taking a look at the seen and the unseen. So good on you if this month you're being transparent with your money. Sometimes people get afraid to actually take a look at their bank statement because they're afraid to see, either how much they owe or how much they don't have. But it is necessary to cure your money misbeliefs, to take a look at your belief set around money. Earth is about pentacles. So this is about 7 of pentacles. This is about energy of money. This is also about being grounded with your money. So, sometimes when we don't look at things, then if we finally do, after being stressed out for a couple of days, we realize sometimes it was totally unnecessary. If we just took a deep breath and looked very honestly, then it enables us to take a step forward and then to do something. So by taking that step forward, it empowers you to do something about your money if you don't like what's going on with it, okay? I also have a feeling some of you might have lent money back to somebody and you're really stressed that they're not going to give it back. I'm just getting some guidance on that perhaps some of this is going to have to go to the next level, which is forgiveness of the debt. So if it doesn't come back to you, honestly, I think there's some lessons learned in that. And the next step would be to realize there are some lessons learned about lending money out, okay? Even contractually. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go into the health portion of your reading. I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's cards. And I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I will put a little notation in the box. But I'm going to ask a real quick question. You just put the answer in the bottom. My question to you is, do you like cats or dogs? I know it seems really benign, but I put these funny little questions up, and then just go ahead and put your comment in there. Once you put the comment in the box, it automatically put your name in for the drawing for the monthly reading. All right, so cats or dogs? All right. I'm dog. I'm both. I love all animals, so it's hard for me to choose. Alrighty, so here's your angel card for the health portion of your reading. Okay, spiritual growth, it is reversed. So whatever has happened, it feels to me like maybe you've just surrendered this over finally and you are just receiving some spiritual growth. You're understanding the lessons that are coming forward from the spiritual growth around your healthcare. And healthcare does not have to be just like something physical, although most of the times we think it is because that's how the signs show up. But sometimes it could also be a mental stress. So to me, this is indicating that you're finally taking some steps to release the stress in your life, either by letting go and surrendering relationships or perhaps an unhealthy work situation, and that you finally come to the realization that your body cannot no longer deal with the stress. So good on you this month if that's what's happening. And for those of you who have not gotten there and you're still in the doing part of this, what happens is the angels will try to help you get your attention. But generally what happens is sometimes because the stress overload gets to be compounded, and if you don't take care of it, sometimes we can get sick from that. So please this month, if you're feeling under stress or under duress because of either a job or a relationship that's not going well or anything else, please surrender and release this and know that there is some spiritual growth going on for you, but only you can make the realization for what that is. All right, so we're going to go into the relationship portion of your reading, and I'm using another new deck with you, the Power Surrender cards. And again, this is another book that I'm currently reading, and I just noticed on Hay House that she actually made some oracle cards with them, and this is Judith Orloff, MD. So I'm not sure if she's been on Oprah. Oprah has picked up on her Soul Sunday a lot of the Hay House authors, so it's kind of interesting to me. But I'm going to be using this deck, and her cards are about surrender and release. So let's see what the card is that I'll pull for you. Oh, there it comes for this month around relationships. I'm going to show it to you. And I just want to show you the cover of these cards. It is an absolutely beautiful, I think it's a sunrise. So I just really love the back of these cards. When I saw them, I was like, oh, they're so beautiful. Okay, around relationships, let me show you one more time. Surrender, low self-esteem. All right. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Again, the question that I receive the most from clients, or when I do events is, Mary, how can I get a soulmate? Well, again, it all starts with the surrender and release of your low self-esteem. I find it interesting that people are out there looking for a soulmate to create some sort of self-esteem for them. That probably is not going to happen. What will happen, though, is that you will be a vibration for someone that matches you. So if your self-esteem is low, you're probably going to attract someone with the same low self-esteem. So think about that for a moment. When we raise our vibration, though, we attract someone with a higher vibration, the same vibration. So keep working on raising your vibration. I talked a little bit about this in other videos, but it really is about doing the self-work, doing maybe mirror work, telling yourself every single day you love you until you believe it. I know these exercises seem really silly, but honestly, they're very powerful. I had to really work on my self-esteem around relationships for a long time because of worthiness factors. And when I finally did the work, and I'm still continuing to do the work, and I don't think that just because you read a book, everything's good, it gets better. But it really is up to you to keep taking continual steps, to keep taking some movement, to raise your vibration, raise your quotient of self-love in order to attract what you want into your life, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull one last card for the month, and let's just see. I'm going to use the energy deck. This is going to be a surprise element in your reading this month. This may or may not happen for you. Let's see. I don't use these cards often, but I thought, I'm going to try it this month. So let's see what this is. Man holding a coin. So it's a number 43. It could be that some man, some gentleman, comes into your life and he brings in perhaps number 4 is to me is about money or foundation or setting a good foundation, and 3 is like the communication. 7 again is kind of what your soul is speaking to, but to me he's holding this Chinese coin, and when I see these coins for Feng Shui, they're generally for good luck. So this is someone that might appear that might bring fortune with them to gift you, or perhaps it's someone coming in to gift you with an idea that you can create a fortune from. So again, this is a surprise element for your reading this month. If anything does happen, I really honestly would love to know. I really don't follow my clients. Sometimes I'll hear from them years later and they'll say, Mary, you know what, when you told me about this, this, and this, and this was happening, it did. It finally showed up. So I'd love to hear your comments and just to hear how this is all working out for you. So it was a blessing to read for you again this month. Again, as a reminder, please place your comment in the box below, and I look forward to reading for you next month. Have a beautiful one.